The Heisman race in 2026 is going to be incredibly interesting. I got four guys right now that I think are kind of above everybody else, and four guys who would not surprise me at all if they end up just flat out winning the award. At number 4, give me Arch Manning. Look, beginning of the year, a season ago, he was very overrated. He did not play very good in the front half of that season, and he would not, if that was how he finished the season, he would not be on this list right now, but it wasn't. He finished it with some incredible games. After that fourth quarter at Mississippi State, he really went on a tear. Georgia's defense ended up getting the best of him. Guess what? Georgia's defense gets the best of most people. Georgia's defense is really good. Breaking news. Arch Manning, though, looked really, really good. His legs looked like a threat. His arm looked like a threat. He looked like he was dealing with a little bit of injury. It came out with that he dealt with. He's really good. And I think Arch Manning is a guy who could end up in New York, might take home the award. And here's the thing that I need to say about Arch Manning. People need to understand who votes for these awards. It is local journalists. It is writers in small towns throughout this country. And those people are going to gravitate towards big names. If you don't watch a ton of football, or college football, that is, say you're more of an NFL guy in Jacksonville and you have a Heisman vote, guess what? When Arch Manning has top 5 level stats and Texas is 11-1 or 10-2, he's gonna get the nod because of his last name. It is what it is. It's welcome to life. Having a really big last name is going to end up with you in these types of situations. I think Arch Manning will probably get invited to New York. I got him at 4. At 3, I got Dante Moore. I think Dante Moore is going to be really, really good next year. He arguably could have been like around a top 5 pick. It came out of coming out of college a year ago. He ends up staying, which I think is good for his development overall. Who knows how great it is for his wallet. His completion percentage is really good. And when we talk about Dante Moore, we're really talking about one thing. It's kind of that entire Oregon team. How great are they going to be when the postseason comes? How good are they going to be when they go on the road to Ohio State? Because that's pretty much this team's season. The expectation in Oregon is national championship. It should be. The expectation for Dante Moore is Heisman. It should be. He's good enough. And to go along with Dante Moore, like that wide receiver course hurt a year ago. I think Evan Stewart didn't play much. The running back room towards the end of the season was really hurt. The offensive line was really hurt. If those pieces around him can be consistent, and by consistent, I literally mean they consistently are able to play, I think it will help his development a lot too. I think it will help the success of the Oregon offense a ton. And I think it's how he lead Oregon back to the playoffs, lead them to a national championship, lead them and win a Heisman. It comes down to how much synergy is there around him and how consistent are those guys going to be able to play with him and for him. At number 2, Jeremiah Smith. He's one of the best players in college football. Hands down, no question. He's one of the best players in college football. He's the only non-quarterback on this list. I don't know if that ruins number 1 for you guys, but he should be. He's the best player in college football. And my favorite thing about him a year from now, or like for next year, is Ohio State actually plays good football teams, which means he's going to need to get the counting stats. And if he can get the counting stats, I really, really like his odds at winning the Heisman. Because sometimes, as long as they have the stats, and Ohio State has the record, and he has a couple of those memorable moments, and that's what he really didn't have a year ago, against Texas this year, against Oregon, against Indiana, he's going to have an opportunity in front of everybody, in front of the country, to make a handful of really, really big plays that he's going to then go and have to make. But if he can make those really big plays, I think he'll be in a great situation to where he could get invited to New York, and he might even take the thing home. I think he's that good of a player, and I would not be shocked if he walks away with the Heisman. But with that being said, at number 1, I got Trinidad Chambliss. I think he's the best quarterback returning in all of college football. The Heisman normally goes to the best quarterback. That's the reality of the award. I think he will be a star at Ole Miss next season. And if Ole Miss does want to make the playoffs, if they want to do a little bit more, make a national championship, things of that nature, Trinidad Chambliss has to be a star. He certainly is capable of doing that. He's going to have a running back, and honestly, more of an entire running back room, more than just Lacey, that will put him in a position to be successful. Wide receivers worry me a little bit. Offensive line worries me a little bit. But as well, first of all, because their tackle that they just got from LSU is off doing who knows what. They also got the offensive coordinator from ECU, and I have a lot of respect for the ECU offense a year ago. Caden Hauser was a really good quarterback. He's now at Illinois, was formerly at ECU. And the offensive coordinator should be pretty good now at Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss will be in a very good situation. I think Trinidad will be in a situation where if Ole Miss is successful, he'll end up winning the Heisman. And he showed a year ago in that quarterfinal game that he can have Heisman moments Third down, he's not the best quarterback. I'd like to see him improve on certain things in terms of his like game. But with that being said, I think he way too early is my number one, is my Heisman